Right, Callum, I talked to you about my daily ginger shot, apple and ginger shot, and I gave you one of these as well at Christmas time, a little ice tray. Okay, so in here is my week's supply of my ginger shot. Okay, and again, once it's made, instead of having to make the juice for myself first thing in the morning, I just pop out the cube, ice cube, and take it and get a lovely tangy apple and ginger. Now, I'm going to just make one of these just now for you. I'd just like to see it. Remember, the slow is just cutting your fruit to a size it goes in. It can be long, it doesn't need to be wee cubes or anything like that, so you can cut back. You can just cut your apple, right, so that it's relatively narrow, that it fits in, and it can be long. So I've taken one apple, one red Gala apple. Now they generally say that Granny Smiths don't juice terribly well, and they recommend either red Gala apples or the yellow red Gala or yellow Golden Delicious. That's generally the varieties that they recommend you use. Red Gala, yellow Golden Delicious. So I just happened this time to have cut a red Gala. Now here's my root ginger. Root ginger is fabulous. Okay, it has so many properties for helping the body. It's anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, antihistamine, all sorts, right? You just rename it. Now it normally says about 1 inch or 3 centimetres of this. You will do this to taste. You will decide if you like it gingery or not so ginger. But the more you can take, the better the effect. Now essentially, 1 inch or 3 centimetres is to the first knuckle of your thumb. That's essentially what you're looking at. So you're looking at the first knuckle of your thumb to cut on your raw ginger. So we're talking roughly about that. Okay, now it doesn't seem very much, but let me tell you, that'll contain a kick. So I'm going to switch the machine on now. I'm not sure how the sound will be, so just bear with me when I do that. Okay, that's half the apple in, then put the ginger in. The other half the apple. That's the pulp just starting to come out now, you can see it. Just pouring out here. That's it. Simple as that. You can add a little water if you like, just pour a little water down the chute. I'll actually do that to let you see it. Now I do filtered water, as I said to you. So a little bit of my filtered water, and I'll just pour this in the top, and it helps to flush the system ever so slightly, as well as diluting, and that again is purely to taste. Okay, so just to see it. Right, the juice is coming, pouring out this one, the pulp, the other one. Sometimes just give yourself a wee help, just use your knife and just help anything, because there are going to be bits of thicker juice coming out at the same time. Okay. And once you're satisfied that it's all pretty much there, just switch your machine off. Now I'm going to take this out, as I say, because you use a bag, that stays clean, and try and give you some sort of idea of how much is, or how little really is in this, if you can see there. Right, I'm just going to sit this down because there's still a little bit of pulp in, and again all I would do is I would try and tease that out and just use a knife, just tease that out as much as you can. Right, it's now part of the cleaning process. If you can tease it out at this stage, it's less to deal with when you actually come to clean it. Okay, that's done. And that, with a little bit of additional water, as you saw rather, is the quantity of juice from 1 apple and 3 centimetres of ginger. Okay, you can either drink that as a shot, or as I do, you'll probably find that that's enough to fill the 15 ice cubes. Put it in the freezer and that should go at a fortnight supply, or if the two of you are doing it, a week's supply. And you just make this then, this is the best way, because you just make this every now and again and it's perfect. Okay, ginger shot.